Welcome back, guys. This is another video with Movie Men. Everybody, say hello.
Yo, yo,
Hi.
yo.
All right, all right. So we got the usual people. We got Alex. We got Dylan. Now we're gonna get real quick into the video. Today's video's topic is gonna be about the future of the DCEU question mark or just DC movies in general. But we're gonna start off with a couple questions. These questions are gonna pertain to the future of the DC. All right. I'm gonna be asking you guys questions. You guys answer them, and I'll answer them after you guys. Whoever wants to speak up first. All right. How will movies like The Joker and Batman affect the way Warner Brothers make movies? As in, like, will these movies start to be a trend? As in, they won't be connected to the universe. That's what I mean.
Should I respond now?
Go for it. Any one of y'all can respond.
Okay, so like I'm pretty sure DC is gonna be like a lot more cautious with big team up movies now, because they've made pretty much 3 team up movies: BVS, Suicide Squad, and Justice League, and all of them were critical and financial failures. Besides Suicide Squad, which made some money, I guess. So I think DC is gonna go down a route of, oh, I think we're just gonna make more solo movies now. And instead of like rushing to these big team ups, we're gonna take our time, which they should have done in the first place, but they were being really stupid.
Yeah, I think a mistake that's most people have recognized about the DCEU is that they didn't follow the simple formula that was shown by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which
Yeah.
which is also followed by a lot of universes. I mean, look at the monster universe, even though it's so small. They started with something like Godzilla, which just had him appear, which is fine. But then you show kind of the origin of it, and you show the origin of it in you show the origin of King Kong. You get my point though, right? Like other universes
They're
have
not-
followed that.
They're not going Kong versus Godzilla immediately.
Exactly. All right, you have anything to say about it, Alex, or we can move on?
Yeah, we can move on. You all basically just covered it all, so.
And like,
Yeah.
we're not saying the MCU is perfect, but like, they set up a pretty easy formula, and the fact that DC didn't even follow that is kind of
Right.
stupid. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. All right. Next question. What do you think of the randomness of DC's movie decisions? Like, you know, how they release this movie, that movie, and the connections between each other.
I can't stand it. Like, you don't have to build to something, but at least make movies that like are about your core characters instead of Birds of Prey. No one asked for this trench movie. No one wants that. It's like, why don't you make like another Superman sequel or a Green Arrow movie, or how about you help out that Cyborg and Green Lantern movie instead of focusing on these movies no one wants?
Right. What do you think, Alex?
Well, I'm not really paying attention to the DC. So, what are they doing? They're making movies that we don't want?
So
Pretty much.
they're making movies, and they've made movies such as the Suicide Squad, the first one. That
Okay.
is ultimately unnecessary if you really think of it in the grand scheme of things. And then they made Birds of Prey, which is basically a sequel from Suicide Squad. And then they made, now they're making, James Gunn is making the second Suicide Squad. And
Which
they have,
is a reboot, pretty much.
and then they have a planned sequel for Birds of Prey, because I heard the first one was, it was okay. But the point is that I'm trying to make is, DC isn't making anything that's structured to the beginning of what it started. You know, it kind of it
Mhm.
took a leap, if that makes sense. It took a leap from movies like BVS and Wonder Woman. It just jumped somewhere else.
Oh,
So you get
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
like that one. Yeah, I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
We could at least have like a second Superman after Justice League.
Okay. Next question. Do you see the possibility of a team up type movie in the DCEU?
Not for a while. No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Wait,
surprised if like they just reboot with whole new cast.
That's my next question. So hold on to that.
Saying like I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
because
Right.
this whole universe is a mess.
Mhm. So
There's not one man like looking over. You know, there's no one man structuring it like a Kevin Feige.
mhm.
It's like they're just like throwing schlock at the screen.
Yeah. So Alex, what do you think? Do you think there's a possibility of a team up movie in the DCU, Alex?
No. How bad Justice League did, I don't see them doing any team up movie for a while.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Next question. What do you think Warner Brothers should do with the Flash movie? That includes, like, you know how it was affected by the Ezra Miller incident. Like, what do you think they should take? How do you think they should take action with the movie now?
I think they should get a new actor for the Flash,
Okay.
and they have a director, so you know I think everything should be fine. Just get a new actor, especially after the shit he did. It's like, no, what the hell?
Now this is a pretty big question because this is what determines what we think should happen in the next, like, within the next 7 years. Should a reboot be installed? If so, how?
Reboot the cast.
Okay.
I mean, like keep certain people. Like keep Zachary Levi, keep Jason Momoa, keep Gal Gadot, but like recast Superman. They've already recasted Batman. So
Yeah.
it's like, what do you mean? Maybe Cyborg. I don't know. Recast those Flash.
hmm What do you think,
know,
Alex?
It's interesting.
I don't think we have to recast Superman because I feel like Henry Cavill has a lot of potential.
It's not him. It's just the studio.
It's the studio, and
Yeah.
I've said this before to you guys, not in a video, but just one-on-one. I've said that Henry Cavill deserves more respect from a studio because he's not getting a second Man of Steel movie. Therefore, I think he should move into the Marvel Studios because I feel like if Marvel gives him any attention and sees that he's a really good actor and sees that he can pull off his own character, they're gonna keep him in the movies, and he's gonna. I feel like he would be treated better, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
think.
he
Oh,
is
yeah.
a good actor.
Mhm.
In Mission Impossible and in The Witcher, he was really good in those.
He could pick
And I
up
just feel
really
like-
multiple things.
Yeah, and I just feel like WB. It's like it's wrong that Suicide Squad is getting 2 movies before a
Yes.
sequel to Superman.
Yeah, that just shines a light on the fact that they don't give a crap about the Man of Steel series, like at all.
They don't know what they're doing. They just don't know what they're doing.
And I think if a reboot 2 were to happen, I would agree with Dylan. I think recast most of the things, retcon everything. A smart move would be to
Mm.
start a new universe with the Batman movie. I can see that happening. Because if the Batman movie actually springs off everything, because they're going to make a sequel. It's Matt Reeves. They're going to make a sequel. They make a sequel to that, and then they make a new Superman movie that's connected to the Batman movie. It would make a lot of sense. It would be the starting of a new universe, and I would like that more. I would like them to just drop the DCU after all their next releases. It just makes sense to me. Realize that Warner Brothers isn't thinking about the future with these movies. They're only selling to a certain group of people. Instead of worrying about storytelling, they worry about what's going to make them look better.
So you're saying they're pandering to an audience, like a strong minority? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Alright. I think we're going to call it that. We're gonna end it there. I think the overall consensus about the future of the DC is this. Movies like The Joker and Batman present to the audience that Warner Brothers DC has no plans for anything like a team-up movie.
Exactly.
And the randomness of how they the randomness of their movie decisions present the idea that they also again, have no plans for a team-up movie. They have no plans for an endgame. And a reboot, should they do it, should they not? Either way they go, makes a big difference. It's either going to be, I think they should reboot. Us three, as a consensus, think they should reboot. But, well, that's it. This has been Movie Men. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you had a fun time watching. Signing off.